and welcome to Chronic Cooking. So what do you do when you've been feeling terrible, a lot of stressful things are going on? You should eat some food, but not just chocolate. Let's eat something healthy. So today I'm going to make a simple Vietnamese cabbage salad that I've never made before, but I'm going to try it out. And I'm also reviewing the super dicer. So a friend talked about this contraption you can buy, and it should help people like myself who have problems like chopping things. I don't have a lot of strength in my arms, so it's hard for me to do that. And I'm gonna have a go at using this brand new thing, and it's only $15, so I'll let you know whether it's worth buying, whether you should get the expensive proper one, or whether you should just skip it altogether. So let's start cooking. So first of all, we're going to make the sauce, the dressing for our chicken cabbage salad. So in the dressing is sugar, fish sauce, vinegar, shallots, garlic, and you mix that together. So I'm going to measure out all the dressing ingredients. So this says lime juice, but I'm using lemon juice, and I'm not even using real lemons. Don't have time for that squeezing. So a quarter cup. Wow, 60 mils. And I'm one of those people who doesn't measure things properly, and you should measure things properly. So don't do what I do, but this is what I'm doing. If it's too lemony, just blame me later. Okay, so. Okay, lemon juice, sugar. How much sugar do we need? 2 tablespoons. So I've never made this dish before, but I do love Vietnamese food, and I have some Vietnamese friends who've taught me some dishes before, and like making authentic rice paper rolls, that's one of my favorite things, and that's a really healthy option as well. And this recipe, you can use up the leftovers and put it in like rice paper rolls later as well. And fish sauce, 2 tablespoons. So if you've never used fish sauce before, you might want to put a peg on your nose because it does have a smell, but that smell and that flavor is like in all the food, and it's what makes it taste good. I'm glad that opened up. Okay, so 2 tablespoons. I'm not even using a proper tablespoon. I'm just winging it. Fish sauce. I wonder what you describe it smells like. Something died at the bottom of a sewer? I don't know, but it's strong. So I'm using mirin, Japanese rice wine vinegar. Again, this is 2 tablespoons, so everything's like pretty kind of even in portions. Then I'm using shallots. So I think I'm gonna use the green part of them today. So 4 shallots and trimming the ends. And I just kind of peel off so I don't bother washing. Oops. And this is one I'm actually just going to chop rather than using the super dicer for this. Okay, so my feeling is that's about right, that's about enough. And put this in as well. Strong smells, but that's good. Garlic is only one garlic clove, so I think you can use the super dicer, but I'm feeling too tired to try and figure out doing all that, so I'm just gonna do it with a knife. Smash. Okay, top, tail. Okay, garlic done. Okay, then this says you can put some chili in, but I'm not such a fan of spicy stuff. Oops, take that out. So, and it says shake in a jar, but I don't have time to shake it, so if you have children, get them to put it in a jar and shake it. It smells really good now, like when it's all mixed together. It's kind of like a lemon ice block with some secret herbs and spices. For the chicken, what I've done is just bought a barbecue or roasted chicken so that I don't have to stand over a stove and cook it myself. So we just pulled the chicken off the chicken, and thanks to my mother doing that, that's already shredded. Cabbage, this is the fun part. 1/4 cabbage shredded. So to use the dicer, you need to pre-cut. This is actually a small cabbage, but you can't just like put stuff in and expect it to shred instantly. You need to kind of cut it a bit smaller first. So let's try this. So how it works is that you like put your vegetable in there and you press it down, and then the force of that will cut it into all the different shapes that you want. But I'm just shredding, so let's take off this doohickey and see how we go. Brain fog moment. Remember to wash your cabbage first. I'll show you what that looks like. So it's finely shredded now. So I will finish doing the rest of the cabbage. So I now have a container full of shredded cabbage, and then whatever other mess bits I threw around, I will chop with my knife, and then that'll be ready to put in the salad. So cabbage in. Again, don't make as much mess as me, then you won't have to clean it all up. Okay, so I've got the cabbage in a salad box and putting in chicken, being generous with the chicken because everybody loves meat except vegetarians. What do you mean chicken isn't vegan? Okay, put that in. People can add more if they want more later. And then the next thing is bean sprouts. Bean sprouts probably don't have a lot of nutrition, but they do add some delicious crunch. So you just got to wash them, Some people like clean every sprout. I don't bother with that nonsense. So the carrot is meant to be put into matchsticks. Let's try out my brand new peeler. I'm so lazy with things like potatoes and carrots. I normally just wash them and I don't peel them because I believe the nutrition is near the skin, but actually this is going quite smoothly. Wow, fast. Okay. Okay, now for making matchsticks, I'm going to use the matchstick section. So it should be a matter of pushing that in there and letting the force go through. Somebody's going to review on this and say, "You're not doing it properly. What are you doing?" Aha! That worked better when I put it in the right side. Oops. Smashed it. Okay, that was much faster than me chopping it up with my knife. Took a bit of strength to work out how to do it, but now it's done. Okay, this recipe says to put in mint, but I didn't bother with the mint. We're just doing coriander. So coriander is half a cup of fresh leaves of coriander. Okay, I'm gonna plant this in my garden, and then with this half, I love coriander. It smells so good. Like, this isn't too hard to chop up. Stab, stab, stab. Coriander done. Okay. And then this recipe says peanuts, but pine nuts because they're awesome and I can use that in chicken pesto later. So put that on, drizzle the dressing, done. Took heaps longer because I had no idea what I was doing and I made a mess. Dressing in, maybe a bit too much lemon juice. Get the kids to do this part. Pine nuts on top. Vietnamese chicken cabbage salad done. Dinner's ready.
Thank you.
Don't look at the mess that I made.